Back to Health District Television. We're going to do something now we don't normally do. Revisit a topic we covered just 2 episodes ago. It's unfortunate. It's sad. It's frustrating to health professionals, horrifically tragic to families, and this summer it has hit crisis proportions. Child drownings. As we go to air, 7 young lives have been lost in the valley alone, and numerous others are victims of near drownings. The Health District's Stephanie Bethel is here now with the single most important priority to keep in mind when it comes to keeping our kids safe.
We need your help. We've tried explaining the statistics, we've tried to show you the heartbreak, and yet this year, children who look to you are losing their lives.
There wasn't any sound, there wasn't a scream, there wasn't a splash. There was no noise made to give you any kind of sign that something had happened.
Most are in the care of their parents at the time, most at their own homes, the safest place they should feel, with people they should trust most, and yet they're dying.
Got a phone call from my office. Our youngest son, Timmy, had an accident in the swimming pool.
In pools, bathtubs, and buckets, and it shouldn't be happening. Why?
It's not being supervised.
There's nobody there to really supervise them well.
Poor parental supervision.
They just go out and just get in the pool with nobody supervising them.
Women don't got no capabilities of that. It's going to happen.
All of a sudden, they're gone.
They're right. Lack of adult supervision is the key. Even if you have adults nearby, barrier fences, alarms, all the safeguards recommended, a child drowning can happen in a heartbeat. Listen to this comment from Health District Board member Dr. Joe Hardy talking about a near tragedy this summer at his own home.
I'm a grandpa, and I'm a doctor, and I'm a father, and I kind of attuned to the dangers, and when we got into it, we put a fence around it. And we put a fence around the pool that we moved into the home. And as things progress, fences deteriorate, so we put a new fence around it. So now my grandkids are protected too, and so it's one of those, we got a double barrier just like the program that the health district encourages to do. We have a barrier to the yard, we have a 5-foot barrier to the pool, we have a self-closing gate, we have a lock on it, we have all the stuff that you're supposed to have to prevent little children from getting into the pool unprotected. So the other day, my married son who lives with us, and his wife and his 17-month-old daughter live with us, and their cousins are visiting, and I'm sitting there watching through the window as I'm looking at this whole process, and my son's out there working in the patio by the pool, and the kids are all out there doing their things, and I see the gate of the pool open, and I'm thinking, what's with that? And my son, who's working out there, goes to the gate to close it, and his little 17-month-old daughter runs. You know how 17-month-old daughters run? She runs in, and she's literally a foot from the pool, running, and he gets her and says, "Who left the gate open?" Because it's not supposed to be. It's a self-closing gate. Well, my wonderful 7-year-old grandson found it difficult to open the gate, which it's supposed to be because he can. So he wisely took a chair and put it between the gate and the gate post so the gate wouldn't close so he could get in and out of the pool area. And there's my 17-month-old little granddaughter running towards the pool, and I'm having this, oh my goodness, it doesn't make any difference what you do with the barrier. Little children can sneak into a pool some way, and you don't want to be there without supervision. Adult supervision, you got to have it.
That tragedy was averted because there were adults paying attention. Children don't usually drown because of negligent or uncaring parents, babysitters, or daycare providers. They die because the adult's attention was diverted by another child, the barbecue, a phone call, a book. Just being there isn't enough. You have to be present, so please, if you're responsible for a child near anything larger than a glass of water, don't take your eyes off him even for a second.